Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing
That
that.
boy got no sense.
And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right-hand side, we got none other than Commanders fan and SCSU #1 fan, our OG of the crew, Chuck Little John. What's up, big homie?
What's going on? Happy hump day.
Yes, indeed, man. Welcome everybody out there on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook group, Facebook page, I think it is. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. This is episode 65, season 3 of the crew and you. And we have a great show, man. We thank y'all for rocking with us. Thank y'all for rocking with us for sure. Before we get into it, man, we do have to give none other than our great sponsor a big plug, Mr. Alvin Jameson himself. Are you in the market for a new home or looking to refinance your conventional, FHA, or VA loan? The crew and you have the perfect guy for you, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the crew and you trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the crew and you. And you. Absolutely, man. What's up, Big James, Little John? Everybody out there, man. Make sure y'all put your names in the chat. Put a what's up in the chat, man. We say what's up back to you. Let's go. And I got to start here. And I hate to, we've been starting here a lot lately, man. And this is actually something that hit kind of personal to home for me. Our family has been hit this week with 2 deaths in our family. My dad's cousins, which is my second cousins, Mr. Kevin Nixon and Gary Nixon have passed away this morning. So my prayers, our condolences goes out to the whole Nixon family, Kevin Nixon, just everybody out there, man. We send our prayers, we send our condolences to the whole family, man. So we love y'all. Cuzzo, rest in peace. And live a good life up there, man. We love you, baby. We love you. So
Hey man, sorry for the loss of your family members, man. Condolences to your family.
Appreciate it,
keep
bro.
y'all in our prayers.
Thanks, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. So staying on that, there was a situation that happened in Alabama, right up the street from Alabama University, where a young lady was gunned down on the streets, man, and it's coming out now, man, for rejecting his attempt to try to ask her out, and ended up shooting the 23-year-old mother. 23-year-old mother, man. I'm at a loss of words, man. I have a 21-year-old daughter, 19-year-old daughter, 18-year-old daughter and a 13-year-old daughter. And this is despicable. Is upsetting for this kid Darius Miles of Alabama University and his partner to gun down this young lady, man.
Yeah, her name is Jim. I'm probably gonna butcher her name. Jamia Jonay Harris.
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's where's the? I'm like you. I got a daughter that's 6 years old, and in the way back when, I'm just gonna talk about the movie. But the movie came out. Name of that movie is A Time to Kill.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to elaborate on it because it might get us in trouble.
I do it. I elaborate on it.
Yeah, because you always getting us in trouble.
Yeah, listen, man. Hey, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead, OG.
But if that was me, the actions that happened in that movie, that would be me.
Right.
Based on this situation, I mean, just because the young lady doesn't accept your advances, then that gives you the right. But that give you the right. But that gives you the audacity to go. And I think I heard somewhere where he may have shot like 11 times. I mean, to shoot and kill this young lady just because she didn't accept your trying to hit on her. Man, come on. You know, I don't know. We got to instill in our sons that you go get rejected.
What? All right.
Yeah.
And this, you don't accept rejection. I'm not sure if what set him off, but there's nothing that could have set him off that the result should have been.
Right. Let's welcome our.
It's kind of disturbing to me.
Yeah, very disturbing. Let's welcome our other co-host, man. Decatur's. I don't know.
Man, let me tell you, the game done changed nowadays. You know, like you said, with how these young men are being raised. First of all, this dude is a 4-star basketball player playing at a Division I SEC school, and it got to the point where, like you said, you at a prestigious PWI, you got to have a gun. Then at the same time, you can't accept no from a female. And then if you do get no, you act like a pussy. That's really all it is. This is how they say it on the streets of H. Some you acting like a girl at this point in terms of your emotions. You can't accept no. You can't just walk away. You can't accept that. Listen, it's another female on this campus. I'm a basketball player on this campus. I can't accept no. Somebody else gonna step up and holler at you. Then when they had you in cuffs, Mama, I'm so sorry, Mom, I love you so much. Now you gonna be a real hoe then. Excuse my language. But then that's how you act when they done caught you. You want to cry now. Now you want to cry.
Right.
It's like you said, it's terrible that it came down to that. Then you're gonna get a gun. First of all, you get a gun to somebody else to do. For you not being satisfied, like you said, with somebody not accepting your advances. So you give the gun to somebody else to do your dirty work because of that. Come on, man. It's got to be a better way to feel about this. It's got to be a better way. Like you said, as fathers, we got to, I guess in my case, well, in our case, we got to raise these men to go, listen, she say, no, it's over. Go ahead. Do you know what she has up under there that every man wants? Listen, go ahead, keep it pushing. Accept your loss or come at her better. You probably, because they said the way they were looking, they weren't acceptable for a young woman to say yes to. No way. And that's what it's like. The game has changed to the point now. First of all, let me tell you how in my head how I envision this. When they caught him, they caught you with your pants down. You got jeans on, shorts on. You got your ass hanging out. They done arrested you. Then you looking all crazy from head to toe. You probably came at that young lady and she, fool move. You know what I'm saying? Or I ain't saying she had an attitude, but I'm saying enough to say, to kill your ego, then just move out the way. First of all, you probably came at it incorrect. And that's the terrible part about it. You weren't raised well enough to tell yourself, listen, she's a beautiful young lady. Let me come at her in a beautiful way.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't happen that way. Then you get upset. And the worst thing you can think of is death.
Right.
That's the worst thing you can do. Or I mean, that's the best reaction you can come up with. That she got to be sprayed riddled with bullets.
Right.
Come on, man. I mean, like I said, it's crazy that we have to go through this with young men. And then, like I said before, then it shows who you really are when they arrest your butt.
Mm-hmm.
You get arrested, now you really don't know what to do emotionally, because now they have you in cuffs, and then you done took the rest of your life away from yourself because you didn't know how to act.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So when it deals with something like that, and you try to, it's hard for me to even have sympathy for the brother, because you done did something stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's absolutely.
I'm sorry if I'm going a little bit extra, but I'm just saying that's just how I feel.
I think we all feel like that. Yeah. I think we all feel like that, especially as girl dads, and we have sons too. You and I, of course, so yeah, I feel what you're saying, and what I'm more is coming out. I heard that her boyfriend was there.
Her boyfriend was there?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Supposedly he I guess he had a gun too, because they said that he shot and injured one of them.
Yeah.
These are all students? She was a graduate, right? She graduated, right?
Yeah, she was a graduate.
I'm not sure if her boyfriend was there and she was going to see him.
Okay.
I'm not really sure, but that's the way it made it seem like. And then when all this started going down, why he had a gun too, I don't know. But yeah, all these people having guns around the college campus, but he supposedly shot one of the sailors, but nothing.
That's how they got caught, because he had to go to the doctor, right? The one that he gave the gun to, he got shot and they had to go to the doctor. How you get shot?
Yeah.
But,
and they put two and two together.
He ended up he had to stop shooting and pick up his girl and try to rush her to the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, man. Just once again, our condolences and prayers. I know it seems like we're saying this every week, every show. And it's this heartbreaking, man. It get younger and younger, it seems like, man. Younger and younger. So
let me tell you, all right. So I mean, I don't mean to get stay on the subject. So, but let me tell you. So this was about, I say, 1990. There was a kid that I went to elementary school with, and then now listen, elementary school then went to the junior high, but I was in elementary school. I was in 7th grade on Martin Luther King Day in 1990 or 1991. Same scenario. I ain't gonna call no names out, but he was from my neighborhood or whatever. Tried to holler at a young lady on Martin Luther King Day on the parade. She, like you said, he came at her with some, funky advances. She said no. He shoots her because, like I said, I guess with the people that he was with, how it came out was, I mean, maybe she said something that, the other guys laughed at. He felt, his pride was, was bruised. Ego was bruised and pride. Now, I think he's out at this point now, but this is what happened, like I said, almost 30 years ago. Or I guess it's 90, it's over 30 years ago. But you shoot a young lady because of your, because she didn't, like you said, same thing, because she didn't say okay to your advances.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the game is gone, bro. I don't. I don't understand how, like you said, some guys and their egos, and it can be flipped over too. I know women do the same thing, but it just said when your ego is bruised, why you got to go that far as, like you said, violence or either death?
Yeah. Human life doesn't mean anything anymore.
Right.
Right. It doesn't mean nothing to these kids nowadays, man. Death happens in front of them and they record. Like,
yeah.
you know, is like a game. It's like a game. So
What happened to that day when you could talk about somebody? Like, I grew up in the day where what they call, I guess my dad and them called it dozens. We call it joning. Like you talk about somebody, and you live you live for another day, then talk about somebody else. I was a jokester. I ain't gonna lie to you. And most of the time, it related into these hands. If I said something, terrible, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying it was always great on my end, but I got to go home.
Yeah.
Corey talk too much. Hey man, I'm talking about you, but I got to go home. I got to say my bad. Hey man, my bad. Now you can get your ass kicked. But that was me. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, now it just disturbs me that young men can't accept no. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I apologize, fellas.
Absolutely terrible, man.
Yeah.
And no apology needed, man, because I think this is something that just needs to be said. I mean,
Facts. And like you said, Galen, yeah, both we girl dads.
Mm-hmm.
But like you just said, OG, if it happened to me, right, I'm a time to kill. I'm gonna kill him dead, like that dude said. I'm gonna be in a different state of mind. I've watched how, like I said, how you guys have handled with your children. I've seen Galen up front with his daughters. He'll dance all night like his mama. You know what I'm saying? That's how much you care about the people that you raise, the people that you love.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I got a 3-year-old. I was dancing with her all night, but at the same time, something happened to you, you're gonna see me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
God.
Let's get off of this, man. Like let's try to cheer this thing up some, man. Let's try to bring some joy to this thing right now, man. And I want to go to the NBA. We haven't touched on any NBA lately, man. But I do want to say LeBron James getting closer and closer to breaking this record of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the all-time scoring record that is, I'm pretty sure everybody thought would probably never be broken. I saw who was it? Doc Rivers, and I thought this was a great statement. He said Michael Jordan is the greatest player ever to play the game of basketball, but LeBron James has accomplished the most in basketball. Y'all give me your thoughts on LeBron James getting closer and closer to breaking this monumental record, and do you see him as that guy? That GOAT that everybody is saying. A lot of people are saying. I know it's a huge debate amongst the older NBA fans and the younger NBA fans.
I don't know. It'd be hard for me to give him that GOAT name with him, associated with him. I still think there's always going to be Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the thing is that it's different times that they both played. A lot of people say LeBron wouldn't have survived back in the Jordan days. But I agree with the statement that, I guess, like you said, that Michael Jordan is a GOAT, but LeBron has accomplished a lot. Mm-hmm. Now he hadn't accomplished 6 yet. I don't think he will ever get 6. Mm-hmm. Not with the current team he with. I always get shade thrown at me, so I'm gonna throw a little shade at that too.
That ain't shade, that's facts. That's truth you speaking, boy.
But while we're talking about LeBron, let me ask you another question. That's a little bit off subject. So I'm pretty sure we all think he could be first ballot Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
Of course.
But what team will he go in representing?
Ooh.
It got to be Cleveland, doesn't it? His hometown.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Yeah, I would say Cleveland.
He won how many wins? He won 1 in Cleveland. He won 2 in Miami, right?
3 in Miami, right? Oh, yeah, 2 in Miami and 1 at the Lakers, right?
One of them,
yeah. Yeah, I would say that too. Yeah.
Just a little semi-controversial question.
Let me ask y'all a question. Did in the same sense, did Dion? I couldn't remember if Dion went in as a Cowboy or if he went in as a Atlanta Falcon.
I thought he went as a Falcon. I thought.
Falcon. Okay,
I
okay.
thought so too.
Yeah, I knew it was something because they were saying that it was his championships that he got with, like I said, the Cowboys and 49ers. But like I said, I know he got his recognition and stardom via the home team for the Falcons. So I was just I didn't know, which one he went in under.
Right. And I think this for me, this is why I wouldn't put him in the GOAT conversation or the GOAT. For me, is plays, and I'm about to show a clip of this of a play that kind of bothers me, and this is something that I think he does. I hope this is the right clip. I didn't took all the time to do it, but let me see. Good D. LeBron, go get the ball. Go get the ball, Bron. Go get the ball. LeBron, go get the ball. You got to take the last shot, LeBron. So everybody on the podcast, so I just saw the clip of the last play of the game versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia 76ers. The Los Angeles Lakers was down 114 to 113. And Westbrook got played good defense on Embiid. Got the rebound. I don't know if you all saw it, but he glanced and looked at LeBron James to see. For me, it looked like to see, hey, I'm gonna give you the ball or I'm gonna go down the court. LeBron just runs down court. It's not a fast break. It's just a semi-fast break. And he goes to the right wing away from the play and never attempts to go get the ball. So as the best player on the court for me, this is my thing with it. As the best player on the court, you have to get the ball in the last seconds of the game. It was 17 seconds left in the game, 14 seconds left. You have to go get that ball as the best player, and then let you decide what's going to happen. I prefer you to take the last shot, but we've seen several times that he'll dish it out. But I want the ball in his hand. What do y'all think about that, man?
All right, so I guess let me answer the first question on I guess your analogy with the GOAT. So Isaiah Thomas kind of said it best for me in terms of Michael Jordan. Jordan was the best scorer, you know what I'm saying, and he produced the likes of Kobe, AI, in terms of like I said, like killer. Like now Kobe was a killer scorer, you know what I'm saying. So there was a difference with him and Mike. Kobe scored, but he was that first killer. Mike was was the best scorer, but there is an asterisk here, and I kind of I understood what Isaiah was talking about. Outside of all the controversy between the two, the game was changed for Mike to score. You know what I'm saying? The game was changed so that Mike could stay on the court. The game was changed so, not saying that he was untouchable, but to make it easier for him to make baskets. People came to see him score. People came to see him do his thing as a scorer. He was the best to do it. It's like if you give a person the opportunity to make it a little bit easier to score baskets, you got to make baskets. Now, when Kareem did it, he did it in his whole career. I think they say he only scored a few times at the 3-point range, but at the same time, he did it in an old school way of just making baskets. One of the biggest guys out there, not the whole time he went to the line, but out of that 30, 5-point, range that that might average the game. Maybe 10 points out of that is going to be at the line. Sometimes a little bit more. But they changed the game on the touch standpoint or on the foul standpoint so that MJ could be successful at what he did best, from an entertainment standpoint, which is score. Now, with that being said, and that's I kind of agree with with Isaiah for that's how they created the Jordan rules, because it was just like because he was just untouchable. But they were like, if they're gonna make it harder for him to do what the masses or what the NBA allows him to do. So to go back to that analogy and compare it with LeBron, to me, there are some holes in LeBron's game. LeBron is not a killer. Like what you were looking at a second ago, I can hear it in Galen's voice. Get the ball. Want to be the last one. Take that last shot. I remember Kobe getting in his butt saying, listen, you be the guy. Dwayne Wade said he was trying to get him to be that dude. Try to take over the game. Sometimes he'll do it. Sometimes he will defer. That's why he has the amount of assists that he has. Over 10 grand, over 10,000 assists. So to answer your question without a whole lot of fluff here, I'm going to give it to LeBron as possibly one of the greatest from an all-round standpoint. Is he one of the best shooters? As a killer standpoint, scorers. I said the 36,000 or 38,000 points can say yes, but I would say that what we bridge the gap is his longevity. He's taking care of his body. He's played for a long period of time, and over this period of time, he's been able to sustain that level of scoring, rebound. You want him to be a little bit more aggressive. Sometimes his defense can be a little sketchy, because I've seen him not run down the court, or I've seen him take off on a few plays here and there. But I attribute that to his older age at this point. So I'm going to give him the nod over MJ right now because of longevity, and then at the same time, the game wasn't changed for LeBron. I know it's kind of controversial, but I do agree with Isaiah with them saying, and I think it's been Isaiah that's done said it. I think Charles Barkley has said it. They were saying that Moses,
Shannon came out and said it.
They changed the game for MJ. But at the same time, I know as a kid, I was Jordan, I'm trying to do the moves that I saw him do on the court. But then at the same time, I was, what's Corey talking about? I'm telling you what I'm talking about, BB. I'm saying that I agree with Isaiah that the game was altered for MJ to be successful. Not a lot, but a little bit from the foul standpoint. They didn't change no game for LeBron. They had. LeBron had to play how it was given to him. So that's my take, and that's how I feel. So I'm giving the nod by a little bit to LeBron.
OG, go ahead, man.
No.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So I'm gonna address the first elephant in the room about them changing the fouls for Jordan.
Okay.
And so back in the Jordan era, what's a flagrant?
What's a flagrant is probably a punch. Back in his era.
Okay, so back in that era, there were no flagrants, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. No flagrants. Okay.
So are there flagrants in LeBron's era?
Sure.
So
but how often does LeBron get flagrantly fouled?
No. You said they changed the game, but they haven't changed it for LeBron. So the game has changed from Jordan to LeBron.
No. You telling me that they changed? They implemented flagrant fouls for LeBron?
I just said it did for LeBron, and this is just hearsay saying they changed it for Michael Jordan.
That's just Isaiah.
That's people that's envying the GOAT that's saying all this.
Hold up. These are Hall of Famers. These are Hall of Famers that are saying this.
They're Hall of Famers, but they don't have that G word tied to the name. So you gonna have hate.
What G word?
The GOAT.
I know, but I'm saying Charles has said it. Like you said, Shaq has said it. And Shaq, and look, and to answer your question, the flagrant foul came in for Shaq. That was to protect Shaq. Now, at the same time, What's your boy? What's your guys that at the Jazz? Karl Malone. You know, like listen, we all. I'm just repeating what was said to me and how these guys felt in his era. They didn't get the same calls as he got. I heard Charles Barkley complain about it on the court. I know he's Michael Jordan, but you got to call that.
And why you think he's doing that? Because what happened when Phoenix played Chicago?
He was a good player in that era.
I'm not saying
Charles
he wasn't. But
Charles wasn't no slouch, you know.
I'm saying, but he lost to Jordan.
He did. Everybody did. Who did? You know.
That's my point. So they gonna say all this because they all lost to him. So they gonna say.
So look, not the first 10 years they did.
Right. So so when he was taking, so it was okay when he was taking all that pounding from Detroit all them years. That was okay. That was A-okay.
I'm just saying that's a part of the game. Barkley got beat up.
So that okay. So now that's a part of the game. But now we're getting this hearsay that they supposedly changed the rules for Jordan, but that's not part of the game.
They didn't change the rules for him. It ain't, you acting like that was something that we didn't see. They didn't change it. The touch foul wasn't created for him.
You say that the hard foul that the Pistons handed out. That's part of the game.
I didn't say that was part of the game. I said that's what they did that in lieu of the changes. They were saying if they're gonna make it hard, if they're gonna change it, let's make it hard for them. That was on the Bad Boys 30 for 30.
Right, I'm saying, but he took all that pounding from the Bad Boys.
He took it that first year. After that, they ain't do it no more.
My point is, they can say what they want to. They can say what say what they want to about them changing the game for Michael Jordan. LeBron is good in his own way. Mm-hmm. But LeBron, to me, LeBron does not outweigh Michael Jordan. If I'm let me ask you this question, Nick. Mm-hmm. In their heydays, you're an owner. You got a first round pick.
Sure.
Who you take? Jordan or LeBron?
So Jordan was number 3, right? Coming out the shoot. I mean, coming out in the draft, he was number 3, right? 3 or 4. Which one was he?
He's like 3 or 4. Yeah, he's like 3 or 4.
I think Sam Perkins. I mean, said, because I ain't gonna lie, that was a gangster draft that he came out of. That 86 draft?
84 or something like that.
84 draft, something like that. It was, what is it? Drexler, Dominique, Barkley, Stockton. It was a few of them on that draft, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure if they was in. I'm not sure it was in.
But I know they were saying it was supposed to be one of the best drafts out there, right? After the Ray Allen AI Kobe draft. Right. It's supposed to be pretty decent.
Right.
But to answer this question, man, see, let me tell you, we watched when they dubbed him the next king.
Corey, answer the question.
I'm answering the question. When they dubbed him the next king, at first I was leery of the kid. Yes, I'm taking LeBron. I'm
kind of putting you in the G category now. You always hated Jordan.
Right, I don't like that dude. But I'm saying, but I do keep it real. You can't tell me I don't keep it. I keep it honest though. I wear the shoes. I told you I got the shoes. I got a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? But I always kept it honest too. As a business person, I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? He supports prisons. He's he's never had a college fund. He's never supported HBCUs. He's never until later on he'll give a few dollars because he got a little criticism here and there. But he's never been to me. He's never been for what has supported him all his career.
Okay. But right now we're not talking about that. We're talking about first draft.
Okay, I'm taking LeBron. I'm taking LeBron my first.
Okay, I'm taking Jordan all day, and I'm with the OG on this, man. You got that when he said the perfect thing. People don't win when Jordan plays. Like early on they did, but when he stopped several stars from winning championships.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
has not. He's let people win championships on his watch. That tells me, that shows me right there. Like, you're not. I give him the nod, man. And I think you have to be a killer. I think you got to be a killer. I think that.
Okay, Kobe was a killer. He had close to 38,000 points. He had that many rebounds and assists.
Only reason he didn't have those amount of points is because he didn't play like that his first 4 years in his career, like LeBron did. LeBron came out and came to the Cleveland Cavaliers where he
as a starter. He was ready. He was already ready.
He was the man.
Yeah.
Kobe came in and he had to ride the bench because the coach didn't play young players.
Okay, that happens, man. You know, but
right. I mean, but you have this guy I'm not saying he's not a great player, but I think just like the clip I just showed, you have to want that dub more than anything. You gotta want to win more than you hate. Then you gotta hate to lose more than you want to win. That you love to win more than you love to win. I'm sorry, and I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
Man, I disagree that he doesn't want to win. You said the dude doesn't want to win.
He doesn't hate losing more than he loves to win.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
and then I'll be straight with you. When I watched The Last Dance, it was a great documentary, but it didn't make me feel any more better about Michael Jordan. Everything that you said negative about that, he had a hot dog, and that fueled my energy because he got a better hot dog than me. That fueled my energy because you gave it to Karl Malone. That fueled anything that he wanted. He lied about people just to get himself amped up to play a game.
Oh, I love that.
That's come on, man.
I love that. Like,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I love that. I love that you make up stuff. Then you said that about yeah, Shaq did the same thing. Shaq made up this whole story about David Robinson, by him not signing
signing autograph when he was a kid. So that wasn't true. He said he lied.
That wasn't true.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Made up a whole.
I don't think David Robinson didn't sign that thing. He ain't signed that autograph.
I don't even think he saw him. Look.
So it wasn't even around.
Yeah, what? I was never there. So yeah, that.
So I do have one comment.
Okay.
So you showed the clip. You say LeBron ran away from the ball. He should have come to the ball. But how many games has he closed out to how many games he's had the opportunity to close out and didn't do it? Do we know that stat?
Say that again.
He does pretty well when closing out games. I think he has a pretty high percentage. But there's a lot of times too where he's gonna get that ball up. A lot more times than I would prefer my best player to do. So that's my issue with it. Look, don't pass the ball to Corey in the corner. I don't care if you got three people on you. He in the corner by himself for a reason.
I'm hitting the
Corey,
shot.
Why put your name at the Corey?
I don't know, but I'm like Steve Kerr. I don't know.
So LeBron was the best man on the court last night, right? But he's not supposed to be the best player on the team right now, right?
Who's the best player on that team?
Yeah,
who's the best player?
Look, AD ain't playing.
That's the point I'm making.
AD hurt at home.
I can't with y'all, man. I can't with you.
Hey, that 65 is over. Hey, look, what's that number he came up with? 65 games. Never. It's true to form.
Hey, he might got 2 games left, dog, before he hit it, dog. It's killing me, man.
Hey, man, look. Then he was in the lineup. Like, you know how they giving out. You know, hey, man, sit down. You in the way.
I think I had wings on that.
Did you have wings on that? You just made it up.
Hey, We're gonna have a stack of wings. Look, when we all get together, look, just to get everybody bets out of the way, everybody to get a stack of wings. We're gonna put a whole table. Everybody to get what you get. You know.
Oh man.
Let's go.
So we've come to the not a consensus, but you guys have called. MJ is your greatest, and then
and then Kobe, and then LeBron. So.
Then he added his own special flavor. Right. We didn't even say that.
About Kobe.
Right. Man.
No, maybe rest in peace, but we had Kobe in the conversation. Now he just like that comment James Lil Jon put in there. He just went throw Kobe in there.
Hey, I'm with James on that one, man. I love it.
So let me ask you this. Okay, let me ask both of you this. Where does Kareem come in this category with y'all? Or does he?
He top 5.
Who's your number 4 then?
Probably Kareem. He probably Kareem.
Okay, who's 5? Give me your 5 then.
Magic.
Because we got 3 on the table right now. Magic?
Magic's my 5, yeah.
Magic?
Yeah.
Who would be above Magic?
I'll put Shaq before Magic, but I mean, I'm just saying.
You put Shaq Magic?
Are we talking about like dominating scorers?
You just talking about how LeBron was all around.
I'm just saying. I would say I like LeBron. We talking about the GOAT, but we now we're just doing top 5. I'm putting Shaq in my top 5.
Yeah,
Shaq above Magic.
Magic in my top 10. But like I said, I still got a few I mean, my categories may be a little bit different than y'all's in how I see, I like greatness, you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, I'll be remiss if I didn't put Bird in there, great in his era, as far as a scorer. I like scoring, but then again, I like all around players too. Shaq was a dominating figure on the court. He was. Now,
where you got Steph Curry at? Since we talking about this, where you got Steph at?
Man, Steph still got a lot to do. Steph, to me, will go down as the greatest shooter. You know what I'm saying? He's the best shooter that I've ever seen. Because at first, before there was Steph, I like Jesus Shuttlesworth, and then I was always a fan of Ray Allen. These clutch players that can shoot the tray. Now, to me, Steph is one of
Shuttlesworth and Ray Allen, same person. You know that, right?
That's what I'm saying. I call him Jesus Shuttlesworth. Okay. You know what I'm talking about. I give him street cred first. You know what I'm saying? Got his mind of his own. But that no. Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I give Steph is one of the greatest shooters that I've ever seen. His talent, when he released the ball is great. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is he? I don't know if I put him in my top 10 just yet because I know he's still got a lot more playing to do. Mm-hmm. Nevertheless, he's a great shooter. But like I said, is he gonna lock down somebody on the defensive end? No. He's gonna get a bunch of rebounds. No. Is he, going to the basket hard? Like AI or like Kobe? No, that's not his thing. But as far as one of the greatest shooters to ever do it, sure. Is he in my top 10? On my Mount Rushmore? No, not just yet, but I got a lot of respect for him. I know, like I say, he probably got what? How many years you think he got left? About 5, maybe?
Yeah, I think about 5.
About 5. So that's a lot more points that he's going to put up on that board. You know what I'm saying? So to me, like I said, to answer your question, he'll go down as one of the best shooters I've ever seen.
Right.
Because I always thought Ray Allen was one of the best pure shooters I've ever seen. I always liked his form. If he was out there, Ray gonna do you. So yeah, there was a different categories, but as far as my Mount Rushmore, yeah, I got MJ, I got and that's what I'm saying. I actually like the Doctor. I know that was his era. He was a different era.
I gotta cut you off. You just throwing out names and everything.
Hey, they're some great players. What you want me to do? What you want me to name all Lakers? I'm not finna do that. No.
All right, man. Let's move on to the next segment, man. Let's move on to the next segment.
Well, move on then. Look, move on, old rude. Rude.
Before we do it, we definitely got to give our sponsor, Harvey Jameson.
Are you in the market for a new home?
or looking to refinance your conventional, FHA, or VA loan, the Crew and You have the perfect guy for you. The mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the Crew and You trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the Crew and You.
And you.
And you. Hey, we'd like to welcome a new member to the TCY family, Mr. Jonathan White. Man, thank you for your subscription, big dog, man. Make
My
sure
pastor.
That's your pastor?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's going on, Pastor? Pastor White.
So let me remember the kid that I was showing you guys, the clips that we put on?
Yeah.
That's his son.
That's his son. Okay.
That's his son, little Jay White. Uh-oh. Go ahead.
Yeah, awesome, man. When you start going to church?
Huh?
So when you start going to church?
What you mean when I start going to church? Y'all think I'm a heathen? Look, y'all think I'm a heathen?
How you gonna put me
right?
out there like that?
Look, y'all think I'm a heathen or something? Just cause what I do on my Sundays is probably different from what you do on your Sundays. I get guidance too, like all the rest of y'all. Fools.
Hey, what's up, Big Pete? Hey, man, look. So let's get into the NFL. We had some great games this weekend. Monday night, though, we talked about the games on Saturday and Sunday, but we had some games on Monday night.
We had no games on Monday night.
It was just
one game.
It was just one game. One important game, though. One important game, right? And
it wasn't important.
Yeah, this is why it was important. This is what happens. This is what I got all day, all week. Mr. Corey Sims, Mr. Highwater player. Got work early in the morning, so let me go on and get this out the way. Congratulations, Tampa Bay. That's on Monday morning. Damn, Cowboys didn't come close today. Now you got to go to Tampa to face the officials and Tom Brady. Another disappointing season. Y'all done. Prescott.
Hey. Omaha.
Just getting this out of the way. Eliminate.
Omaha. Can't hear. Omaha.
And then Monday night comes on, and the Cowboys can't beat the Bucks. Brady's 7-0 against the Cowboys. Dak 1-3 in the playoffs. Cowboys can't win in their blue jerseys. Cowboys can't play on grass.
Hey, that nigga call Omaha again?
Interception.
That nigga call Omaha again?
This is what they think about you. Cowboys haven't beat a good quarterback since Dak came back.
Listen here, man.
Cowboys haven't won a road game since 1993.
This is not a Cowboy podcast. I thought this was a Cowboy podcast.
That's what he went through. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Galen went through.
The regular season doesn't matter. Cowboys will be one and done. These are all comments from my counterparts. These are all comments from the media. These are all counterparts from social media. But then Monday night comes. 31-14 in Tampa Bay on grass against Tom Brady the GOAT. Dak Prescott.
You know who you're trying to sound
man
like.
of the NFL. Dak Prescott.
You know who you're trying to sound like, don't you?
Let him continue. Let him. He on the soapbox right now. Let him continue. OG.
Should I?
This man next to me,
let him continue.
OG, gonna tell me we one and done.
This is his moment, you know.
We one and done. He got a couch waiting for me. Guess who's sitting on that couch next to him right now? The GOAT. The GOAT. Because that game the week before in week 18, when I told you we were playing vanilla offense, we were playing vanilla defense against the Washington Commanders, what he was all hyped up about. Huh? I told y'all we were playing around with y'all. We ain't putting nothing out there for nobody. Monday night, you had to see us. You had to see them boys. Now, what y'all got to say?
Whew, man. Wow. Go ahead, OG.
I hope you feel good.
I do.
Okay. Because enjoy this while you can. And I'm going to keep saying it. Because the rain might not be falling down on you right now. But eventually that rain going to fall down on you.
It is.
When they do, when that rain down on you, you ain't gonna have a towel in the world that's gonna soak up all that rain, baby. So go ahead and enjoy your little highlight. This just goes like I say. You know, people think that I despise the Cowboy team. It's not the Cowboy team that I despise.
You do?
No. Let me break it down for you. I do despise the team, but ultimately,
what kind of contradiction are you doing?
No, listen to me now. I despise the team, but I'm gonna tell you who I despise 10 times more. And that's them little wannabe America's self-proclaimed team fans. Because let me tell you how they are out there, people. You see how boisterous Mr. Wright is tonight, and how loud he is, and how he doing all these quotes. Wait till that heyday comes, and trust me, it's coming when they lose, and see what he had to say. You know what he going to say? He gonna have to say, well, you know, we had this happen, we had that happen. If this person hadn't got hurt, or that person hadn't got hurt,
OG,
then we probably would have won.
I have to cut you off, OG, because you ain't saying nothing about the game. You make some predictions about
what
Sunday night. You ain't saying nothing about the game we just played.
And guess
That's
what?
what we're talking about, OG.
Guess what?
And you said we was losing.
Guess what? Anything that brings your team fortune, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna waste my breath talking about that.
Oh, we gotta talk about it, OG.
No, because y'all are not deserving. And I will.
You want to talk about it before?
Listen,
now you don't want to talk about it.
The last time I checked, I live in the United States of America. Therefore, I have. And Mrs. Wright, you can come in and help me anytime you want to. But last time I checked, I had the freedom. I had the freedom of speech.
Don't you call Crystal? Don't you do it?
I'm just saying, I had the freedom of speech.
You'll get your butt get chewed out, son. You ready?
Kanisha, don't give him no congrats. He don't deserve no congrats. He just sat here and tried to bring all this little stuff up. But I'm telling you, I'm telling you.
Congratulations, Steve. But honestly, y'all beat the worst team in the playoffs. If Tampa Bay was in any other division, they would not have been in the playoffs. That's what they do.
I agree with the second part of
it. The second part
of it.
Yeah.
So let's change their whole division so they don't have to play the Cowboys. That what y'all saying?
Just like you didn't want to see the team you would be playing Sunday. So I'm telling you, boy. Hey, all y'all that tuned in because y'all wanted to see Galen make all these quotes, make sure y'all keep tuning in. Hey. Don't be like some folk and be here when you're winning, and then when you lose, you don't show up.
You know where these quotes came from? I didn't make these quotes up. These are the quotes y'all was telling me. Y'all gave me these quotes.
Did I say you made them up? Did you listen to what I just said?
Yes.
I said those of you who out here listening to G make all his statements. When they lose, you hear now when they winning. But when they lose, I want you to come back so you can see how my brother here regresses.
Are we not going to talk about Monday night? I don't understand this. Thank you, Pete. That goalpost moving, man. It's moving. He was the GOAT on Monday.
So did I just not? I thought I just expressed what I said I was not going to talk about.
No.
I thought I just expressed that.
So you don't want to talk about the win. You want to go and hope again. Please, I hope they lose on Sunday. Please, that's what we're going to again.
No, trust me. Now I got better things to pray for than that. Trust me. Now that's not in my prayer, dog. You got the wrong one right now.
Prayer request. That's in your prayer request right there, man.
That's not worthy of a prayer request. Trust me.
That what you said for this past Monday.
I didn't say I was praying for the Cowboys to lose.
You said,
at no
I don't
time.
have to hope for that. That's what you told me. I don't have to hope for that. That's what's going to happen. I ain't got to hope.
I didn't say that by praying. Y'all don't deserve that. No time, no fortune, nowhere. No.
That's right, Pete. That's right, Pete. My dog.
Okay. Yeah, Pete. I want you to keep showing up, Pete. Keep showing up. Okay. Okay. I'm taking road. Trust me. I'm gonna go through here. And I'm gonna take road tonight.
Take roll call. Take roll
of all these Cowboy fans. So when the time comes, and we had that show afterwards, I want to make sure this time I'm gonna do a roll call, and I'm gonna make sure they're all here.
Hey, appreciate that, Steve. Hey, let me have my day and my moment.
Nah, because like I say, it's always arrogant when they win.
I just read you I showed y'all the clips, all the memes that y'all have been sending me all week last week.
What did I send you last week?
Huh?
What did I send you last week?
I said, not you.
Okay. You said y'all. You said y'all. You said y'all.
You was the one who said we were gonna be one and done.
Okay, I said that.
Okay. Well, you part of this.
Okay, so I made
you want to move on past that now. Don't.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say something about the game. So I made one mistake. So I said one, but trust me, you're gonna be done. that part you're gonna live up to.
Hey, right. He the biggest hater. You right, dog. You right. How do we block that, dog?
Oh, and I know I'm the biggest. I'm one of the biggest haters. Now, so I tell you why.
Yeah, Corey, what you got to say, Corey? Because you picked the Cowboys.
So I'm through. I'm finished. I'm finished.
He's not finished. He's not finished, G.
No, I go ahead and let Corey talk.
I'm sorry.
No. Please get it out, OG.
No. I'll wait till you to finish, and then I have come back with some more fuel.
You got plenty.
You trust me.
I know you do. That was it. Listen, I don't mind.
Why do you think I wasn't texting? I was saving it all for this.
All right. So let me tell you what we saw.
He was talking about I was quiet.
You talking about like on the text line? Yeah.
Text line, yeah.
I think he was just waiting for this moment. Which, like I said, I don't mind. You getting on your soapbox. This is your time. Nevertheless, let me do this here. Let me tell you what I saw. I saw a 8-8 team in the terrible division. Make it and had to play against a juggernaut. We knew they wasn't gonna beat the Cowboys. Come on, let's keep it 100.
Corey. I don't usually cut you off, man.
You already did. Go ahead.
And I'm sorry. I cannot believe you just used the word you just said.
Against that team, that's what we saw, and we've seen them juggernaut. Okay, we've seen them do it 3 or 4 times this season. OG.
Okay, so let's say there was a juggernaut this night. They not a 100% juggernaut. Come on now. I'm sorry. I 100% apologize. I'm going on mute.
Don't go on mute. Listen, if you got something to say, that's fine. I'm just saying what we saw was, okay, we saw juggernaut activity. You know what I'm saying? Did you not see
a gangster ass beatdown of a team. You know, we saw the GOAT not be GOAT anymore. Or if he was, it wasn't that night. You see what I'm saying? They had an answer for all of that. Mm-hmm. Terrible throws. You know, he couldn't make a good throw. All right. And after what, 2 series, they found out, they were like, hold up, okay, we had 2 bad series. And after that, they didn't look back. Mm-hmm. 2 bad series. That's what I saw. I'm not here to boast and brag on the Cowboys, because that ain't what I do either. But I know what I saw. I know, I saw they didn't have an answer for what they brought against that team. And I must say, and I'm like I said, let's be fair too. And that's why I say it was juggernaut activity, because
this is great analysis. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I don't do this often for you. Nevertheless, it was a terrible team in Tampa to go up against. I don't know who would have matched up, or who would have favorably matched up against the Cowboys in the NFC South. None of them would have. None of them. If we would have won, it would have been just the same thing, maybe even worse. Mm-hmm. They beat that team up because they were supposed to. They were a better team coming into the game. They were a better team. And like I said, I thought that Tom Brady, let me tell you, and then it really got out of hand when he threw that interception in the end zone. If they didn't score then, that blew out. If there was anything, if they had any chance of staying with that team, they should have made that score then. Once that happened, it was over. Like my wife said, Dallas was great that day. They couldn't do any wrong. From the run game, wide, nothing went wrong that day, except for the kick. But I just think he was having a terrible game, because he missed 4 all season and he missed 4 that night. That wasn't. I don't know what was going on with him that day. Right. They said it was shoes. Maybe that the grass came in to play with him. Right. He can't kick on grass, but he made some adjustments and finally made one. However, if I'm just, like I said, we're being fair here. What we saw was a good old fashioned butt kicking, and Tom Brady did. Like I said, now have they hadn't fired
they fired Byron Leftwich.
I hadn't seen it on ESPN. Are you sure? Did they?
Yeah, I mean that's what I saw on what we call it.
Because I kept seeing something.
They fired Brian Leftwich.
Yeah,
they did. Okay, because at first they were saying that was Cap, but okay, they fired him. So it's like, and then and I feel like you don't make that dude the scapegoat after being there for 7 seasons, having all the success that he's had. You blame it on him. But I'm giving the Cowboys this. Now my Alvin Jameson is coming through. This was a tune-up game for the game that's coming now. Now I ain't gonna lie to you, OG. I made a bet just today, and I put my money on the Cowboys. This will be one of the toughest games that they'll play to date this season.
I hope it wasn't much.
It was enough,
Don't say it because your wife on here, but I hope it wasn't much.
I wasn't the kitchen sink, but it was an honest bet. You know what I'm saying? If they win, I'm doing something. Nevertheless, this was a game that, like I said, how they start, doing. I ain't saying trick plays. They did 1 or 2 trick plays at the end. Let's try this because we're gonna need it next week. It's gonna be a tough game, and I think I think Galen has said this before. We need to win this game to get us tuned up for the following week. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He understands what's finna happen. Oh man, he understands what's about to happen next week. Gonna be a tough game coming next week. He had already predicted we need to get past them, for the tough game the following week. I think he said that last, and I agree with him. Like I said, wear these boys out so we'll know what we can play, what we can get off. Hey, everybody want to highlight, do it today so we can see what we can do next week. Let's try some things out. For real. So, defensive guys getting handled, so like I said, kudos to the Cowboys. Let's see how we will know next week how great they are.
Will we?
When they go.
Will we?
They're great. They're good now. I'm just saying they're good now.
Let me just throw. Are we going to say it was a rookie quarterback? Are we going to make excuses why the Cowboys won this week too?
I don't go with the rookie quarterback. Purdy been doing well. You still, you got to play all phases of the game, right? Kickoff return, offense, defense. You're gonna have to bring out your whole plethora of ball playing when y'all play against this team here, because they're good too. They've been on a run, on a tear, just like you guys have been.
11 games. 11 games.
The last team they lost to was us, and that wasn't saying a whole lot because whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying what's their record now? Y'all, if y'all were 12-5 in the regular season, what were they?
5-2. They were
12-5. Okay. Another tough 12-5 team. So that's what I'm saying. We're gonna know how good you guys are. We didn't say great, just say good. Minus Purdy, they got some weapons. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got weapons.
Right.
Match them up and let's see who kicked the most ass, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're gonna know. Let me tell you, if y'all win next week, your stock has risen some more. Cowboy Nation, whatever it is, how your stock has risen more. This ain't gonna be an easy run, but if you guys get off like y'all did against Tampa Bay, yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to go, to beat y'all. You got to get off.
Are you saying we got a chance, Corey? That's. Are you saying we got a chance? I'm hearing a lot of people say we don't have a chance.
Yeah, y'all got a chance.
Okay, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, my guy. I appreciate that. OG, do the boys have a chance?
Yeah, get no country boy.
Corey said if y'all show up, if y'all win.
If means possibility, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a little old saying. If a frog had a glass behind, he'd break it every damn time he hopped. If, ands, and buts.
Wow. Man.
Said they definitely got a chance. They definitely got a chance.
They got a chance.
This 49ers team getting a lot of hype. They get a lot of
Cowboy
hype.
fan too?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm taking roll. I just want to know.
They getting a lot of hype, and it's well deserved. I mean, 11-game streak is nothing to sniff at, man. That's a hell of a run.
OG, they don't have a chance. No chance.
So I'm gonna ask y'all this question then.
Talk to me.
So y'all talk. I mean, Corey, you've been giving the Cowboys all this hoopla.
No, don't say hoopla.
Yeah.
I can't say honesty.
That's where I'm
Sound like honesty to me.
I'm gonna call it hoopla.
You call it hoopla? Okay.
I call it hoopla. So out of the skill positions, who's better at the skill positions?
You know what? I was just about to say that. Let's go skill position to skill position.
Yeah.
All right. Quarterback to quarterback. Who you got?
Dak Prescott.
Who you got, OG? Can't even say it. Can't even do it. Can't even be right.
Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Wow. Okay. So I got Dak too. Okay. And so who you got there, OG?
I got Purdy.
All right, Purdy. All right, in the wideout position.
Oh boy, we already know.
CeeDee
Okay.
Boy, stop.
Who your guy?
Who you got?
Debo.
All right, you got Debo. All right, then they got Galladay. Oh, is it Galladay or Galloway? Is it Galladay?
No, Gallup.
Gallup. I'm sorry, Gallup. I'm just saying he's your number 2, right? He's on.
Well, T.Y. Hilton's probably our number 2 right now.
Is T.Y. your new? I thought T.Y. was your deep guy.
Nah, he everything. He third
he ain't been the team. He been the team what 3 weeks.
Okay, well look, let's put T.Y. and Gallup together then. Who you got on their wideouts? Who after that? Who after Debo?
You got Jennings and Ayuk.
Yep. Ayuk. Okay. All right. Yep. So that's kind of it. Okay. Now this is just me saying that. I want both y'all opinion. Is that kind of favorable between the two of them?
I say it's even. I say it's about even.
All right. Mm-hmm. Running backs.
They got Chris McCaffrey. McCaffrey.
All right.
It's gonna take your 2 to equal up to him.
Yeah, they probably got a better running duel. I give Sam for that.
Well, hold on. I mean, like I said, okay, so between Elliott and
Elliott, yeah, I give them the better running game. That's
you get him.
They run it. That's what they do. They run the ball. Yeah.
All right, so you giving it to them. All right, so that's tight end. Okay, so tight end, Schultz, and then who they got? Kittles.
Kittle.
Yeah, I say even.
Short just had his first. Short just had his first good game. Short just had his first good game.
Don't look at just the name. Look at what they're doing.
But we agree to disagree.
Now, like I said, it can, okay, if there was any, as far as like say experience, Schultz he's been doing his part. I'll give it 60. Let's say 45-65. To Kittle. All right.
Okay.
Or maybe I'm sorry, 55, whatever. Kittle get 55. So you do the math. Whatever is 45. All right.
We got a 3-headed monster in the tight end, but I hear what you're saying though.
All right. So yeah, and then all right. So now let's flip it. The defense.
All right.
Cowboys defense is that it starts with Parsons, right? Yeah. Starts with Parsons. Who do they have on the defensive side?
We got Bosa. They got Nick Bosa.
All right, Bosa. All right. On cornerbacks.
We got Diggs. They don't really have anybody.
I don't know who the cornerbacks are.
Yeah, they're like in the bottom tier in pass defense. They're the top in run defense.
And okay, so who's your guy? Who was number 27? That got the interception.
Curse.
Curse not bad, right?
No, we them. So let's they're number 1 in total defensive points. We're number 5 in total defensive points. So we top 5. We're like number 3 or something in pass defense. They're like number 17 or 16 in pass defense, but they're like number 2 or 3 in run defense.
And where y'all in run defense?
We're number 10 in run defense.
Okay. So now let's go with the third side of the game. Special teams. Your kickoff return guy. I think he was tops this year. I ain't saying I think he was top 10 in returns and all that.
Yeah.
Who does the 49ers have?
Nobody.
Do we know?
Not that we know of. Yeah. So
nobody's blowing up a whole lot of smoke, right?
Special teams.
Okay.
We lead. We're 3rd in the league in sacks. We're 1st in the league in turnovers. Defensive wise.
And who is there? And who does anybody know who their kicker is? Was it Robert Gould? No, it ain't Gould, was it? Who was that kicker?
Is it Gould? He's still playing?
I know he's playing, but I don't know who he's playing for. But I so they have a kicker too.
Yeah, they got a kicker. Cowboys are I believe 4th in the league in scoring. They're right behind them at 5th. San Francisco. But let me say this: that's without Dak playing in them 5 games. So with Dak back, we are number 1 in scoring at 36 points a game.
Okay, I had to look into that one. Nevertheless, all right, if that's what it is with Dak, I mean, I'll take your word for it. You Cowboy guy. But I guess my point is with this is it's a favorable matchup for both teams.
For both teams. Let me just tell y'all who San Francisco has played the last since since
okay.
I mean, what? So I mean, why are we doing this? Because when they play Sunday, what's their record?
That's what I try to say.
I'm saying why we finna go back now?
They 1-0, right? That's how we're looking at it.
Why are we trying to go back now?
Tom Brady, the Bucks being 8-9.
If it's gonna make you feel better and give you more confidence, go ahead and say who they played, G.
I'm just saying.
And you talking about passing defense about San Francisco being so bad. Who leading the league in interceptions?
Who leading the league? I think the Cowboys are. Well, I don't know who's leading. I think the Cowboys are though. But
are y'all leading the league in interceptions? Or y'all just had 1 per game, but I don't know if that's leading it, right? Is it leading it? Okay.
I think we might be leading the league in turnovers.
I thought that was in Indianapolis.
Might be Saxon, Indianapolis.
In turnovers?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Indianapolis that was leading the league in turnovers and interceptions?
I don't think so. OG, you got it?
Check it out.
Who
You ain't gonna believe me. You go back there. You ain't gonna believe me.
Who lead the league?
Well, I'm looking at it. Say the 49ers with 20.
With 20? Okay.
Turnovers? Okay.
Interceptions.
Oh, and what about turnovers?
INTs.
What about turnovers?
I ain't looking. I'm looking because you say their pass defense was so weak.
It is. Look at
Why
it.
they in the league in interceptions?
Did they give you a top? Did they give you a top 5, or who they just gave you one?
No, it's got 49ers, Bears, Bengals, Bills, and surprisingly the Broncos.
Yeah, I can see that. That should have been. They probably should have been number 1. Terrible.
Pass defense, the San Francisco 49ers are ranked number 20, dog. In pass defense.
Well, let's see where they ranked after this game Sunday.
So what G is saying, that y'all hadn't gone against any high caliber quarterbacks that's throwing the ball.
They haven't. I'm gonna show you. That's why I wanted to tell you who they played. So yeah, their stats look great. They played the Cardinals with their third string quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
They played the Raiders with their second string quarterback. He put up 34 on them. They played the Commanders. They put up 20. They played the Seahawks, who don't score a lot of points. They put up 13. They played the Buccaneers. They put up 7. The Dolphins, they put up 17. And the Saints, they put up 0. They played the Cardinals again. They played the Chargers without their receivers. Y'all said their receivers was out. They played the Rams. They played the Chiefs. The Chiefs put up 44 on them. They played the Falcons. The Falcons put up 28.
Yeah. Yeah, their points. Okay.
They played the Panthers, the Rams, the Broncos. The Broncos put up 11 and won. The Seahawks and the Bears put up 19 and won.
So only one dominating quarterback in Kansas City.
Right. And they put up 40.
You said they played the Bills too. You said the Bills, right?
They said the Bills.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right. So just Kansas City as far as a tough.
You can throw Miami in there.
Was it Tua? Was it Tua playing or was it Bridgewater?
Tua. Remember, Tua had like 4 interceptions.
Okay.
Remember, he had that concussion while he was playing.
I feel what you're saying, big homie. I get you.
That's all I'm saying, man. They giving them a lot of hype, though. Give them a lot of hype.
Oh, let's not say that now. Let's not do that. I've been riding with
That's what I'm saying. See,
God damn, I've been riding with you until you.
This is exactly what I'm saying, and they wonder why.
You pulled a pin on the grenade real fast, boy. I gotta be careful when I ride with you.
How many games was that, G?
I went through all of them.
Yeah, that was all of them. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the Cowboys defense rank?
Far as points, 5. We're at number 5.
No. So what was your reason for going through San Francisco's schedule?
To show you the team that they've played. They haven't really played anybody that scored a lot of points. They ain't scored any power offense at all.
I get what he was doing. What he's doing is saying that, and I'm not gonna say what he's saying. I mean, I'm not gonna agree with it. What he was trying to say was possibly it's fool's gold.
It's fool's
gold.
Know, fool's gold. The teams that can score, that were our top 10 offenses, they scored on them. The Raiders.
So no teams that scored on the Cowboys?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, I said they have.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what the point you're trying to prove.
That's what I'm saying. He's trying to say that what he's trying to say is that it's not warranted.
Number 1 defense. I'm trying to tell you that's fool's gold. Dog.
And what defense y'all? How y'all rank? Number
5.
Y'all number 5.
And we played 5 of the top offenses in the league, or top 10 offenses in the league. I mean, it happens.
So
what if he got a point, OG?
He don't have no point because so let's go through bring up the Cowboys schedule and go through it. Just like you just did it for the 49ers just now.
Okay. No problem, OJ. No problem. I ain't got no problem with that. The Commanders, the Titans.
No. You calling out scores a few minutes ago.
26 points for
To the Commanders.
Commanders, yeah.
26 points for the Commanders.
Yep. Titans 13. Eagles 34. Jaguars.
Which game was that?
The last game we played them.
With the backup quarterback.
Yeah. So he going down. He going down from the
with
last
the
game they just played.
With the backup quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jaguars 40.
Who?
Jaguars.
How many? How much?
40.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Texans 23.
Who? How many?
Texans 23.
The Texans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Colts 19.
Mm-hmm.
Giants 20.
Mm-hmm.
Vikings 3.
Mm-hmm.
Packers 31. Bears 29.
Packers what?
31.
Oh, 31. Vikings was 3.
Yeah. Vikings was 3.
Okay, that one they beat the hell out of the Vikings.
Lions were 6. Eagles 26. Rams 10. Commanders 10. Giants 16. Bengals 17. And Bucks 19.
So what I heard in the first, let's say the first 6 games, y'all kept it under right at 20. And then that last group of points, damn near y'all giving up damn near 20, 25.
Uh-huh. That's when
towards the end of the season.
Yeah, that's when we lost both our starting cornerbacks.
What?
Yeah, we lost Anthony Brown and we lost Jordan Lewis in that time.
So did they play Monday?
No, they didn't.
Okay.
So y'all still low. So those guys are still on the bench.
They out for the season. Yeah, they out for the season.
Okay. So that's
they didn't play Monday.
It took some adjustments. Man.
But my point is they didn't play Monday.
No.
And that wasn't no reason.
Wasn't a reason for what?
The excuse you just made.
What do you mean wasn't a reason? So you don't think it takes time to get other people implemented into the defense?
Next man up.
Next man up, yeah. So, but is that a hole? Is that a leak? Is that a hole in your defense, or because it's different than what you?
It was at a point, yeah.
But it's not now.
It was. They were getting abused. They were getting abused.
But it's not now.
I mean, it wasn't last week.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, was it last week?
No.
How long them 2 guys been out?
Since like week. One of them went out week 13. The other one went out like week 8. The Minnesota game.
So that's what I'm saying. So I guess my point is the last if you starting from your last game and go back 6 games, like I said, y'all were averaging or y'all were giving up about 25, up in that range, averaging about 25 points, which is where outside of this game that y'all just played for, like I kept saying, a weaker opponent, y'all have given up about your defense is giving up about 25 points.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
and that's what these 2 new guys.
But yeah, that was with them. But let me say this too. So these were we've played some pretty powerful offenses. That's the difference between us and what they have played.
Which one you think is a powerful offense? Give me 2 or give me 3. Huh?
Minnesota was a top 5 offense. The Jacksonville Jaguars is a top 10 offense. The Eagles are a top 5 offense.
Don't use the Eagles because their main ingredient didn't play.
Right.
He played in the first one.
And then at the same time, y'all defense was better. Yeah, your defense was.
I'm just telling you the teams that we. So you talking about the teams we lost to, or what?
No. Well, I guess what I'm saying is when with that group of teams that y'all played, that's giving up 25 plus points. That first, like I said, when y'all first started, y'all wouldn't like you said, the defense wasn't having that because y'all had better starters. Now, because I kept saying what I'm saying right now is what may be a hole in your defense is what you're playing with now. This is the ingredients that you have right now in your defense.
Right.
So I'm saying that's what I'm saying. So don't use Philly.
Don't go back that far.
Yeah, don't go back that far. Then don't use Philly only because I think our argument when Philly was out, me and OG was telling you, you didn't see it at the time. Was Hurts was that was the main ingredient that ran that offense. Though they still put up buckets, but I rather you not use them just yet because we won't know if that's going to come back to haunt you until you get past this hurdle here.
But we played Philly after our players got hurt. So don't count that one either.
So that's okay. If you want to make that comparison, okay.
I'm just asking. I don't know. When can I use it?
I just rather
whenever you want.
That's fine. You want to use it? Okay. I just rather you take it because to me, Hurts is the main part of that offense, and he wasn't there. But you were saying the same thing as far as Dak not being there. Is that what you're using? That?
No. I thought you were talking about their points. So the Eagles put up 34, right?
On that game, so that's still a part of their offense. Okay, that's fine. We can use that. Yeah. All right, so give me those top 3 offenses in your last 6 games.
Okay, Eagles, Jags. That was it. Eagles, Jags in those last 2 games. Last 6 games.
Last 6. Those are the top offenses that y'all.
That we played. Yeah, the Titans didn't have a top offense. The Commanders don't have a top offense.
But we won.
Yeah, y'all won. Y'all won, but honestly, our defense held them to, I believe it was 13 points or 17 points or something like that.
So we can't count them.
Why did we win?
Our defense played well. And versus our vanilla offense. Y'all played well.
Shit, here we go with that shit again. Anyway. Hey, who is? Do y'all know who's the top 5 quarterbacks that's throwing the most interceptions this year?
Who's what?
Hey, I already said that in my first monologue that I gave y'all.
What? What?
I just told you. Y'all said Dak lead the league in interceptions. I already put that out there. Yeah, that's what y'all told me already.
We just have a line.
I did not say you was lying.
When I said Dak done gone 7 consecutive games and throwing the interception.
I didn't say you was lying. I said yeah. That's what I said.
Well, he's not leading. By the way, he's not leading the league.
He tied.
No. According to this, Josh Allen is one ahead of him.
Now.
Yeah.
Now.
Josh Allen got 16. He was tied with David Mills at 15.
At 15, yeah.
And it's going to probably be about 17 after Sunday.
Ain't nobody talking about Josh Allen. Ain't nobody talking about Josh Allen his turnover.
Fellas, I got 3 minutes.
All right, let's go ahead and get this in, man. Cincinnati or Buffalo?
Ew. I'm going Buffalo at home. They go do it for DeMar. DeMar gonna be there to pump him up. Buffalo at home.
Buffalo at home. Hey, Kamarier, give me your pick. Kamarier, give me your pick, baby. All right. OG, I got Buffalo. Corey?
I'm gonna go with Joe Cool, man. I'm gonna go with Cincinnati.
Oh. All right. I'm going Buffalo. All right. What's up, Cuzzo? All right. Jacksonville versus Kansas City. At Kansas City.
Jacksonville has a Cinderella season. But that slipper go come off and be off.
We're gonna come off. All right.
Yeah. Like you said, that luck, that magic slipper or whatever it's called, it's a tennis shoe now. I'm going with KC also. Yeah.
All right. Kamarier, who you got, big dog? New York Giants at Philly. 3 times.
You know, you already said that one time, and it already happened. You said team can beat 3 times. That's already happened one time, and it's gonna happen again.
All right. I got the Giants.
I'm going with Philly.
You know why you're picking the Giants, don't you, Corey?
I would rather. I think he would rather play the Giants than Philly.
And then no, I'm gonna tell you why. Real quick, I know you gotta go because if they beat San Francisco, which of course I don't think they will, and the Giants win, then Dallas gonna play at home.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if I want to play at home. I like being on the road.
Man, so you want to tough it out on the road? Okay.
Yeah, on the road, man.
Anyway,
I think it's too comfortable playing at home.
Okay.
But I just think that the New York Giants in their run game is gonna be too much. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. So Cowboys, San Francisco.
So
Kamari got the Giants.
I picked the boys.
I'm long whiffing it, baby.
My dog.
I'm long whiffing. I'm going with the Bay Area. And my homeboy, Debo.
My boy, guy, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. My boy P said Eagles probably win, but it'll be close. All right. Who did Kamari get for the Kansas City game? Hey, who you got for the Kansas City game, Kamari?
Why you be hollering? Like you back in the back room somewhere. Hey, come on here. Who you got?
Cuzzo got San Francisco. He's choosing against my boys, man. Boy, hey, great show, fellas, man. Great show. Episode 65 in the books. As soon as Kamari give me his pick, man, I can put the Kansas City Jacksonville pick down. Hey, great show. Put that helmet down, OG. Everybody want to see that helmet.
I was there. That man got a Saints helmet over there.
Hey, Matthew Wright, I appreciate y'all rocking with us. James Littlejohn, my dog Kamari Wright. Make sure y'all check out the His and Hers podcast. It's actually changing to the Ashley and Kamari podcast. We'll be changing soon, man. So make sure y'all check them out. And Crystal and Elisa will be coming out soon, man. They're putting their shows together. So yeah, can't wait for it, man. Kanisha Davis, my dog Matt Thompson. Who else out? James Littlejohn, Rodney Littlejohn, my dad Larry Wright, my dog Pete Ruiz. Don Rivera said, "Look at the standings this week. Make sure they're not playing this weekend." My dog BB, my guy Stephen Pettit, man. What's up, big homie, man? Appreciate you rocking with us. Martino Adams, man. A lot of great new viewers came on, man. Not new, but old time viewers came back on today, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with us.
Oh, Jonathan White.
Yeah, Jonathan White, Pastor Jonathan White, man. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate you. My beautiful wife, Crystal Wright. Beautiful. I love you, baby.
Beautiful. Telling her stories. Look, come across my TikTok feed, messing up my algorithm. Listen to them stories. Oh, my bad. I'm just joking.
Hey, man, we love y'all, BB.
Yeah, adaptive life. Adaptive life.
Oh, adaptive life. That's right. Don't forget, y'all. We are partnering up with Adaptive Life Foundation for a charity golf tournament on April 10th, 2023. Bring your foursome to compete, fellowship, and laugh with the golf TCY crew. Man, we love y'all. Remember to keep your head on swivel and keep God first. We love y'all, man. See y'all on. Oh, wait a minute. We got to talk about how we're gonna do Sunday because the game come on at 6:30.
Playing at 6:30.
We do.
Oh, we coming on.
Yeah, we got to figure out how we're gonna do it.
We got.
You know what? Hey, maybe this will be a viewing show. You know, we may not have everything. We'll just view.
You don't want to do that. You don't want.
I'm just saying, but look, our viewing shows have shown our viewers how we feel about our teams. About hey, let's we may have the KIS. Keep it simple. We know he can't focus. It's gonna be a tough game. So talk about a subject. Come on, man. Seriously.
Hey, happy birthday, Austin, man. Happy birthday, Austin. Yeah, Austin Davis, man.
My dude turns 11 years old.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Tell your dad to get you everything you want.
There we go. Everybody said they coming on and we do a live, dog. We do a live. I don't know. No. Hey,
I tell you what, y'all. It just depends on what the school is. He gonna be happy or he gonna be sad.
It's 5 p.m. sometime. He said, "Oh, we should do it at 5 p.m." There you go. That's right. We should do it early.
Nope.
Nope. All right, man. We love y'all. We'll see y'all on Sunday, baby.
Peace.
We out, man. Peace.
Peace. Later, fellas.
Later, man.